Right now, at this very moment, your brain is lying to you. It distorts your reality and filters everything without you even knowing. What if everything you believe about yourself is completely wrong today? Your mind plays tricks on you every single day without stopping. Stay with me and I will prove it to you right now. Your brain processes millions of pieces of information every single day, constantly. But it cannot handle all of that information at the same time. So it takes shortcuts, and those shortcuts are called cognitive biases. These biases change how you see the world around you every day. They affect your decisions, your emotions, and your relationships with other people. And the worst part is you never realize when it is happening. Let us start with the first lie your brain tells you daily. It is called confirmation bias, and it controls your thinking right now. Confirmation bias means you only see what you already want to believe. You ignore facts that disagree with your opinions without even realizing it. Imagine you believe that you are not smart enough for anything important. Your brain will search for every mistake you have ever made before. It will remind you of every failure and completely ignore your successes. It collects evidence against you like a detective building a strong case. But here is the truth. That evidence is completely biased and unfair. Your brain cherry-picks information to confirm what it already decided before. This happens in politics, relationships, and even your own self-image daily. You think you are being logical, but your brain already chose sides. Now let us talk about the second big lie your brain tells. This one is called negativity bias, and it is extremely powerful indeed. Your brain gives more weight to negative experiences than positive ones, always. One negative comment can erase 10 compliments from your memory instantly today. Someone says something mean, and you remember it for years after that. But 100 kind words just vanish like they never even happened before. This is because your ancestors needed to remember dangers to survive back then. Remembering the tiger was more important than remembering a beautiful sunset then. But today, there are no tigers, yet your brain still acts this way. It treats a mean comment like a life-threatening, dangerous situation every time. Your heart races and your palms sweat over something that is not real. Negativity bias keeps you trapped in fear and worry all the time. Now, here comes the third lie, and it is a very sneaky one. It is called the spotlight effect, and almost everyone experiences it daily. Your brain tells you that everyone is watching and judging you constantly. You spill coffee and think the whole world noticed your embarrassing mistake. You say something awkward and replay that moment for weeks in your head. But the truth is, nobody cares because they are worrying about themselves. Everyone is the main character of their own story, not watching yours. Studies show people notice your mistakes far less than you actually think. The spotlight effect makes you feel small and afraid of taking any action. You avoid opportunities because you are terrified of being seen and judged. Let me tell you about the fourth lie. It is called anchoring bias. Your brain grabs the first piece of information and holds on tightly. That first information becomes an anchor that controls all your future decisions. For example, you see a shirt originally priced very high in a store. Then it goes on sale, and suddenly you think it is a great deal. But the sale price might still be too high. You just cannot see that. Anchoring bias happens in salary negotiations and in many big life decisions. The first number you hear shapes everything else you think after that. Your brain latches onto that anchor and refuses to let it go easily. Now, let us move to the fifth lie, and this one is really fascinating. It is called the Dunning-Kruger effect, and it fools smart people too. When you know a little, your brain tells you that you know everything. You feel like an expert after reading just one single article about something. But when you learn more,
you suddenly realize how much you don't know. True experts feel less confident because they understand the full, real complexity. The less you know, the more confident you dangerously feel about everything. This effect makes people argue about things they barely even understand at all. Social media has made this problem much worse than it ever was before. Everyone thinks they are an expert, but very few actually truly are experts. Now let us explore the sixth lie, and this one hurts the most. It is called emotional reasoning, and it completely changes how you see reality. Emotional reasoning means you believe something is true because you feel it strongly. You feel stupid, so your brain tells you that you must actually be stupid. You feel unloved, so your brain convinces you that nobody truly cares about you. But feelings are not facts, and your emotions can actually lie to you. Just because you feel anxious does not mean that real danger actually exists. Your brain mixes up emotions with evidence, and that creates dangerous false beliefs. These 6 lies work together to create a very distorted version of reality. They shape your personality, your confidence, and everything you believe about life. But now that you know the lies, you have the power to fight back. Here is how you can train your brain to stop lying to you. First step, start questioning your own thoughts instead of blindly believing them. When you think something negative, ask yourself, is this actually really true today? Challenge the evidence. Look for facts, not just feelings inside your head. Write your thoughts down on paper. Seeing them written changes everything completely.
When you write thoughts down, they lose their power over your mind instantly. Second step, actively seek out information that disagrees with your current beliefs. Read opinions you disagree with and try to understand different perspectives always. This breaks confirmation bias and opens your mind to the real truth completely. Third step, practice gratitude every single day to fight the negativity bias. Write 3 good things that happen to you every night before sleeping. This rewires your brain to notice the good things, not just the bad. Fourth step, remind yourself that nobody is watching you that closely ever. People are too busy with their own lives to judge everything you do. Fifth step, stay humble and always remember that you have more to learn. The smartest people in the world know how much they still don't know. Sixth step, separate your feelings from the actual facts of the situation. Ask yourself what evidence actually exists outside of how you feel right now. Your brain will always try to lie to you. That will never change. But now you have the awareness and the tools to see through it. You are not your thoughts, and you are not your worst fears inside. You are the person who can observe those thoughts and choose to change. Start today. Question your brain, challenge your thoughts, and take real control. If this video opened your eyes, share it with someone who truly needs it. Subscribe, hit the bell, and remember, your brain lies, but you control it.